Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will be working on the Snake app. In the last video we did details for the board and we worked on these arrays. And these arrays are really important for this function that we're doing today. For this function it's a long function, but the function codes or the buttons functions are really similar. So as I do it today, I'll be only doing upwards, but for left, right, and down, I'll show you what you need to change for it to be working. So if we begin, we have an if statement in beginning. It's called if stop equals false. And we're going to have 4 buttons inside. Upwards.sound click listener, left dot sound click listener, right dot sound click listener, and down dot sound click listener. And underneath the if statements, we'll have an else function in case this one doesn't run. So that means if stop equals true, else statement will run. To begin, for the upwards function, we gotta make sure that the opposite direction of the upwards function is not running. To do this, we have an if until hit down equals true blank. Meaning if until hit down equals true, we're not gonna run anything at all. But if we have an else function, meaning that until hit down is not true, this is gonna run, which is the main code. To begin, we will have the four until. So basically, we will have until hit up, until hit up, until hit down, until hit left, and until hit right. And we're gonna make this all equal. And this is very important as this is one of the things that we will change in the other buttons. So until hit up will be true, as this is the upwards function. Until hit down will be false. Until hit left will be false, and as well as right will be false. Continuing from here, we'll have a tiny function, which is called A. A is just simple, so we're able to understand it easily. With this, we'll have a if statement in between. But before we place the if statement, we are going to place and run this function called A underneath. So it looks like this. Now we're going to put in the if statement. If until hit up equals true, meaning that we're making sure this code above worked. We're going to do this. Continuing, we have until hit up equals true. Braces. Well, run the touch apple function. In case it touched an apple, we'll have array dot add player array number. Number is basically the head minus 12, showing that we're going up. We'll have change 1 plus plus. We'll have player array number minus 12. 12 dot set up background resources. Then we have 3 statements all together, meaning that it won't be separate, as this will be the same thing. So the statements are: if green array dot contains player array number dot set of background resources are dot color dot green. 1. And we get these colors from the color file, color.xml file, as we did in previous videos. With this, we have an else if statements for green 1 array, and if none of these are true, we have an else statement, which is just for the green 3. And green 3 is basically the wall. So it hit the wall. Underneath this, we will have the player array number minus 12 equal 0. So meaning the text will be 0. Same thing, we'll have player array number dot text will be blank. So the previous one will be blank, so we know where the head is. Number equals number minus 12, meaning we're changing the head of the number now. And now we're going to put in the two functions. First function is called walls reset, and the second function is called player2. Player2 is basically the body. Now we'll have the handler function, which is basically a delay function, which allows us to delay a code. So we'll have player post delay, braces inside the A function that we just created. We'll delay this by 200 milliseconds, meaning it will constantly keep on running until hit up does not equal true. That's when it will stop the function. Now that we did that, we're going to look at the other functions, left, right, and down. So what we change is very important, as it's basically the same code which you can copy and paste. But the thing you change is really important. Next is left. To the left, until hit down, as seen in above, we change to until hit right, as that's the opposite direction of left. And we make it say if it's true, it won't run. We continuing from this, we have everything else equal false, but until hit left true, as this is the left button. We have everything else continue being the same until we get to this if statement that says until hit left equals true. Continuing, we only change one thing, and it's the number that's subtracting the number variable. So this number is 1. So it won't be 12 as the up, but it'll be 1. So you can just subtract the 2. Continuing, we'll go into the right. And in the right, it's the opposite direction of right, which is left. So left equals true, nothing runs. Only the right will be true. Everything else will be false. We change the until hit left from being true to until hit right being true. And other than subtracting 1, we'll add 1. So change all the subtractions to 1. Now we're in the down function, which is the last button function. The opposite direction of down is up. So we have up equals true. Everything else is false but down. We change right to down or up to down, whatever you copied and pasted. And we keep the addition sign, but this time we add 12. And this is the reason why we add 12 and to go down and subtract 12 to go up. So when we add 12, say we start in the position of the blue, which is 45. When we add 12, we'll be in 55, meaning that we're going up, but it looks like we're going down. And that is done so we know what the blocks are, and it's easier to program. And when we go up, it'll be less than 45, it'll be 35, showing that we did move up. And that's it for today's video. If you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe. Bye!